Hello everyone, Tech1421 here. Welcome back to another Pokemon TCG online gameplay commentary. Today I have a very special deck for everyone. This is my absolute favorite deck of all time, and I've only been playing the card game for about 2 years or so competitively. But this is overall my favorite deck, the deck I've had the most fun with, the deck that I think requires the most kind of skill, and people don't really see it coming, and it's just really fun to use. And you have to really know the game and know what you're doing and know other cards and different decks to really be effective with this deck. And this deck is Eeveelutions with Vileplume. Vileplume Eeveelutions, as I like to call them. So Vileplume Eeveelutions, and it's really fun. So essentially what you do, Vileplume has an ability. It's a stage 2 Pokemon, Vileplume, my favorite Pokemon, which makes this deck extra special. Vileplume has an ability, and what it does, it reads that all damage, all the Pokemon in play now have ×4 weaknesses instead of ×2. Is essentially what it is. Don't know the exact, written out ability, but that's essentially what it does. Everybody's weaknesses is ×4 instead of ×2. So the idea behind this is you want to look for Pokemon that have a low attack cost, so 1 energy is the ideal situation, that do about 20 damage. If it's more than that, that's great, but you want to look for things that do 20 damage for 1 energy. And then after that, all you have to do is put on a silver bangle, and that will bring it up to 50 damage, and then the weakness will bring it up to a grand total of 200, and nothing besides Megas can withstand the 200 damage unless they have some creative, thing on there. So what I looked for is I looked for all these Eeveelutions that have a 20 attack and that can, have low attack cost for 20 damage and for 1 energy. So the Eeveelutions do a really great job of this. Most of them have attacks for 1 energy that will be hitting for 20 damage, and then with the bangle, they'll be doing 50. So that's what I'm looking for. Next turn, I actually have the rare candy Vileplume in hand, and then depending on what he's going to do, if he either goes into his Keldeo or if he stays in with his Yveltal, I can either evolve into my Jolteon or I can evolve into my Leafeon. Keldeo is weak to grass, so I'd evolve into my Leafeon, and his Yveltal is weak to lightning, so I'd evolve into my Jolteon. So he's only doing 50 damage because he didn't have a water energy on there. Keldeo's attack's only really good with the water energy, and he has all the energy on his Keldeo at this point, which is really nice because if I do get the knockout this turn, which I'm actually going to be able to do. Now, at first I accidentally evolved into Jolteon, and then I realized, wait a second, I want to evolve into Leafeon instead. So I go into Leafeon. Now, this Leafeon isn't the normal Leafeon you want to use in this deck. There's another one that's a Plasma Leafeon, but I don't actually have those online, so I went ahead and I used these instead. And there's actually a Leafeon coming out in the new set that's going to be a lot better, and I'll be bringing a lot of different gameplays of this deck with both this set, the current set, and then the updated set when Furious Fist comes out. So right here, you'll notice I do have the Muscle Band, and then I have the Grass Energy on Leafeon. So all I'm going to need to do is hit heads on this coin flip, and then I'm going to be able to knock this Keldeo out. If I don't, I'm going to be doing 160 damage, which will be really sad, but I do get the knockout. Now, if I had the other Leafeon, either from the new set or the other Plasma Leafeon, it would have been an easy knockout. It probably would have done like 300 damage or so, but I don't. So that's a little unfortunate there, but it's okay. Managed to hit the heads. Everything's nice and dandy. Now, depending on what he does, if he goes into the Litleo, then I can bring in something else. I can probably attach the water energy and then hopefully get an Vaporeon and then knock him out. If he goes in Yveltal like he just did, I can just go ahead and go into Jolteon. I can either attach the water energy because his attack is a colorless energy and then Skyla for a Bangle, or I can even Skyla for a Professor's Letter and get a lightning energy and then another energy of my choosing, and go ahead and discard the lightning energy, do a total of 60 damage ×4. That's going to be doing 240 damage. So it's really up to me at this point. He does attach the Rock Guard, which is going to be doing 60 damage to me unless I can get a microphone, which I'm not going to be able to do this turn. I only play one microphone in the deck. So you'll see there his Electric Gun. You can do 20 damage plus 40 more if you discard your lightning energy attached to you. Now there is going to be a new Eevee coming out with Furious Fist. There's a new Glaceon, a new Leafeon, and a new Eevee. The Eevee I'm really excited for, and it's going to really help this deck out. What the new Eevee does is, and you'll see here, it glitches out. I wanted 2 lightning energies, but it only gave me 1 for whatever reason. Kind of a little weird there, but it is what it is. But the new Eevee, what it's going to be doing is its ability, you can attach a basic energy, and whatever basic energy you attach, say it was lightning, you can search your deck for the electric evolution of Eevee. So, like for example, Jolteon. And you can just attach it and evolve it that turn. So it's going to be really, really awesome. You don't need as many draw cards. You're going to only kind of focus the Ultra Balls on like your getting your Vileplume set up and getting your Eevees out there. And it's going to be a really cool deck. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll definitely have some gameplays of it. And he's just going to go ahead and give up the battle, going to quit because I guess he didn't get the energy or didn't really have anything to do. Next turn I can just evolve, I could put Eevee down, put the water energy, and hopefully get a Vaporeon and just kind of go from there. Now you'll see from my prizes here, my spin of the wheel, I got a Gratini full art little promo card, which is pretty awesome. But that is going to be the battle. Let me know how you like the Vileplume Eeveelutions deck. It's my favorite deck for sure. You'll see a lot of it on this channel, both this format and the upcoming rotations and new set Furious Fist. So look forward to that, and I'll see everyone next time. Peace.